BingX, a trusted global crypto exchange. Trade spot, futures, or copy top traders easily. Sign up via the link or referral code to get 30 USDT instantly, plus up to 1,500 USDT in bonuses for verification, deposit, and trading.
Boris Johnson, the former British Prime Minister, has issued a stern warning to the Conservative Party, cautioning them against adopting an anti-environmental agenda, a strategy he believes will ultimately lead to electoral defeat. Johnson's pointed remarks come amidst a growing internal debate within the party regarding its commitment to net zero emissions targets. He expressed his skepticism, stating that he had not observed any surge in the party's popularity directly attributable to criticisms of the net zero policy. This intervention by Johnson marks him as the third former Conservative leader to publicly address the party's stance on climate action, following in the footsteps of Theresa May and John Major, both of whom have voiced concerns about the current direction. The Conservative Party's Minister for Business and Trade, Kemi Badenoch, has controversially committed the party to the potential repeal of the Climate Change Act and a renunciation of the legally binding commitment to achieve net zero greenhouse gas emissions by the year 2050. Badenoch has argued forcefully that the existing net zero target poses a significant financial risk to the United Kingdom, potentially leading to widespread economic hardship and bankruptcy. Her proposal to repeal the Climate Change Act would effectively dismantle the framework that mandates the achievement of 5-year carbon budgets, which cap the amount of greenhouse gases that can be emitted, and would also lead to the dissolution of the Climate Change Committee, the independent advisory body tasked with monitoring the impact of government policies on the nation's carbon footprint. Badenoch has indicated her intention to replace the current legislation with an energy strategy that puts cheap and reliable energy as the foundation for economic growth first, emphasizing affordability and dependability as paramount. Speaking on the Smart Society Show podcast, Johnson articulated his perspective, noting the prevalent trend within his party of actively critiquing environmental policies. He reiterated his conviction that such an approach would not resonate with the electorate and secure victory in the next general election. Johnson recalled his own tenure, stating, "I didn't see us soaring in the polls as a result of saying what rubbish net zero is. I didn't see a massive leap in support for the Conservatives." This statement directly contrasts with the party's current policy debates. During his premiership, Johnson was a vocal proponent of Britain's net zero targets and played a pivotal role in hosting the COP26 climate summit in Glasgow 4 years prior. This landmark event resulted in a significant international agreement aimed at curbing the use of unabated coal power and securing financial commitments to support developing nations in their climate adaptation and mitigation efforts. However, since his departure from office, Johnson has acknowledged the formidable challenges posed by global events, particularly Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the subsequent surge in energy prices. He described these developments as a big kick in the teeth, making it exceptionally difficult to advocate for carbon dioxide reductions to the public. Despite these contemporary pressures, Johnson affirmed his enduring commitment to the net zero agenda. He declared that he had lost none of my zeal and reiterated his fundamental belief in the righteousness of the cause, even if the pace of achieving the targets had become more challenging. Former Prime Minister John Major has also weighed in on the escalating debate, delivering a pointed critique at a Conservative Party lunch. He asserted that rejecting climate action falls outside the mainstream of public opinion. Major went on to suggest that the party's current policy trajectory, encompassing not only net zero but also overseas aid and its relationship with Europe, was actively alienating a significant portion of the electorate. He characterized this shift as a loss of pragmatism, tolerance and nuance. Major attributed some of the blame for the public's disillusionment and their turn towards populist politicians to the party's own actions. He elaborated, "When our party says no to Europe, no to climate change, no to overseas aid, it falls out with the majority of public opinion. Such policies may delight a minority of opinion, but not the broad mass of electors in our essentially tolerant and kindly nation. It seriously alienates many of them. This loss of pragmatism, tolerance, nuance, call it what you will, has left many long-term Conservative supporters politically homeless. Whenever our party lurches too far to the right, or condemns moderate conservatives, it pulls us further away from the traditional mass of our vote," Echoing these sentiments, Theresa May, another former Prime Minister, addressed the House of Lords, describing the proposed move to abandon net zero targets as an extreme and unnecessary measure. Her intervention further highlights the deep divisions within the Conservative Party regarding its environmental policies and its future electoral strategy. The divergence of opinion among prominent former leaders underscores the contentious nature of these issues and their potential impact on the party's standing with the broader electorate as the next general election looms.